My husband has been begging for my chicken crust pizza, and that is what I'm going to do tonight. So I have 3 pounds of chicken. I'm gonna make a bunch of different versions of this pizza, and let's go. I'll show you how to make it carnivore style and keto carnivore style, which is what my family's gonna eat. First things first, we are going to ground up the chicken, 1 chicken breast at a time. It helps it blend a little bit better. Usually I do 2 eggs per pound, but I'm gonna do 1 less just because I don't want it to be too liquidy of a batter or a crust. So I'm just gonna do 5 eggs. So I'm gonna do this whole container of Parmesan cheese, and then we'll see how it goes for how it looks. If it's too liquidy, I'm going to add some pork rinds to this. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so the pork rinds gave it a little bit better of a consistency. It's not too liquidy and too loose. I'm gonna add some garlic powder, good amount of that, and some of my Redmond salt. And we'll mix it up and get it on parchment, on some baking sheets, into the oven at 400 degrees. On the larger one, I added some Italian seasoning just to give it that extra pizza taste. And we'll pour that out here. So it's all spread out. I have made this with canned chicken before. Not a fan of it. It's kind of gross to me. And I also have made it with cooked chicken, and then you just shred the chicken in your blender the same way. This is harder to make into a crust because it's sticky. You just want to wet your fingers with water. But I like it better because then at the end result, it's not as dry of a crust. So. Okay, so it's in the oven at 400. Sometimes I make them thinner, so this is a little teeny bit thicker, and I'll just let you know how long I keep it in for, but it's at 400, and then I'll probably broil it at the end just to get a nice crust on it. This is what they look like after 40 minutes. There's a nice crisp to the bottom. I'm not gonna broil them right now. If I were cooking them right away, I probably would just get like a little brown on the top and then put the toppings on. But we're gonna let these sit, and in a couple hours, we're gonna use them, and I might have to put them in the fridge in between. We got home from sports and everybody made their own pizza. Kids and my husband put on some cheese and pepperoni. Looks really delicious. I skipped the extra cheese. I did like a little parm on top of the crust, and I also did some ground beef with butter and some shaved steak, and then a little bit of caramelized onion just on one part of it. And it was absolutely delicious. Malden sea salt on top.